Nah. Just playing with you.
Lower grades, white boots on and yellow belts, and orange book. This is obviously more than what you might be doing to begin with. But this is fun for you. Remember, this is like, the more you can do, the better. If you're kind of doing this, it looks like you're sort of taming yourself up. It's okay. You just, what you find though is, you do it again later, and then tomorrow, and the next day, next week, and what you thought was really hard today, in a little while, in a very short while, it'll just pick up. Your body will pick up on it. You need to learn something anyway. We learn by practice, by trying. Yeah? Try. So, what we're going to work with now is, I'm going to probably grab here, move into a few different groups, so that when I want to talk to the lower grades, say for example, up to green belt, or maybe even up to orange, I'll talk to you guys over there. And then if I'm asking for the higher grades, I'll ask for the higher grades. So I can just talk to you guys. Start in the middle, everyone doing the same thing. We'll try and separate so you can be working more towards your experience. Alright, so we're going to work on, from here, is this, a bunch of them that come around, I'm going to block. Okay, then it's going to punch with that one. I'm going to block straight, punch straight. I'm going to block here, strike, punch. Okay? So from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Very simple, very basic to begin with. And again, we've gone kind of, we could have started with just one block, one punch. We could have just done block, punch. But he just grabs, just block, yes? Punch. Make sense? Okay. I could have just gone from here, I could have just practiced 1, 2, 3, which is very simply 1, 2, 3. Make sense? We're just going a little bit beyond that, just to sort of, meet the middle somewhere. Okay? Okay, so from here, it would be Kagi Uke, Soto Uke, back fist, reverse punch. We practice reverse punch to the stomach with a high grade GKR to the face, obviously. No contact, yeah? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, from the basics we just did then, we're coming up halfway up. And we're just practicing now a little more towards what combat is, like towards what real life is. So after a while, it'll be from here, it could be he grabs at me and he strikes. And from here, I'm using this arm here to take it off. See that? So I've gone here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to add the kick that I took out as a training drill, so you can always add the kick. I'm going to ask the lower grades at your own discretion if you want to, you can add the kick. The higher grades you must add the kick. That's the next progression. Does that make sense? So from here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how I'm keeping my guard up. One thing you want to do is when you start in basics, everything is full extension, hands back to the waist. Yeah. As you work toward the long stance, fighting stance, self-defense stance, everything then comes here. I'm always here. I'm never doing things like that. So that's for my training, not for my fighting. That's basic training. Now it's here. Yeah. So that same push-pull happens here. Whereas before I'm training it here. Does that make sense? So as you go through these exercises, try to always remind yourself, I've gone from basics to combat. I've gone from basics to here, combat. Make sense? Yeah. So, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how they guard those up, you guys. Remember like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop, drop, kick. None of that, yeah? Makes sense? So, just visualize what you're doing when you are the attacker. You're punching with the right arm first. And it's like coming around like a bit of a haymaker, yeah? A bit of a loose punch. So I'm blocking out to the front with my left hand. And then it's punching straight at me, which is forcing me to block down. That's my Soto Uke. From there, don't wind back here and do this. From there, straight to there. So from there, straight to there. I'm using open hand because it's a bit safer when I don't have bits on. So it's okay to do that. Does that make sense? begin with, we're not going fast. Remember, safety is our first priority. We're not meant to be hurting each other. So just more about technique. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kick 3. White belts, yellow belts, orange belts. If you don't kick, it doesn't matter. Just get that sense of block, strike, punch. Makes sense? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep? Have a go, and then we'll get back together. I'll start talking to each group independently, yeah? I'm calling for lower grades, green belt and below, this way. If some of the green belts feel like you want to go on this side with the high grades, that's up to you. You can choose that. Okay? You guys decide. Okay? Okay, let's go.